What's up, disc golfers? Joe here with Joe's Disc Golf, and this is the second time I've tried to start the podcast because I had some microphone issues. Turns out, I'm just making sure at my levels over there, that you shouldn't try to start the podcast with your microphone muted. It doesn't end up turning out very well. But I've got a great episode here. It is electric. It is amazing. We've got a brand new thing happening here. We have a man on the streets. We have Dan, the disc golf guy expert. I think the disc golf guy is taken. So we're going to try to come up with a name for Dan. But he is our field reporter reporting to you post USWDGC round 1. Got a lot of great insight from Dan. He's doing a great job out there. But before I get too far into that, I need to talk to you about the important things here at Joe's Disc Golf, and that is joesdiscgolf.com. We have articles that are put up regularly. Usually. I said that with mostly a straight face. I do my best. I'm not a one-man show anymore. We've got Dan, our man in the streets, our field reporter, our fairway friend. Not fair weather friend, our fairway friend. Yes, Dan is out there catching all the action, and you might even see some of that right here. We're going to try to get him in for an interview to let him tell us what's going on out there at the first round of USWDGC, which, if your name is Paige Pierce, it's not going that well. Not going that bad, but it's not going that well. So, before we get too far into that, I need to get the sidetrack back on the track and off the sidetrack into, well, the awesome sponsor that we have here at Joe's Disc Golf, and that is Log. What rolls downstairs? A loner in pairs rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and it fits on your back? It's Log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's better than bad, it's good. Log from Blammo. That's right, we've got our trusty sponsor Log, but don't worry, we're even in talks right now, and I think I can say this with Nitty Gritty Kitty Litter. The grittiest, nittiest kitty litter around. But that might have to wait till another time. We got to talk about the socials. Talk about Twitter and Instagram at Joe's Disc Golf. If you want to follow me, that'd be great. If you don't, that'd be great too. If you are watching this and want to listen to it instead, maybe you're going on a long road trip. Maybe you're going away for the 4th of July weekend. Maybe you're going up to Madison to watch some disc golf. Maybe you're going to Idlewild the weekend after. Who knows? I don't know. That's where the Disc Golf Pro Tour is headed, and that's what they're probably not listening to is this podcast. I gotta say, I wish they were, but they probably aren't, and I totally understand. You can find that wherever you get your major podcasts, all the major podcast providers. So, if not, you can always, shoot me a line, joe@joesdiscgolf.com, and maybe, just maybe, you can tell me about some weird podcast app that you use, and I will get that on there. Otherwise, you can also watch this on youtube.com/Joe's Disc Golf. Either way, we got content coming out. I've got my Boyne Mountain round coming out eventually whenever I edit it. I've got my Lucerne Park round whenever I finish editing it. I've got a Sake Bomb Slammer review whenever I finish editing it. Are you noticing a trend here? I need to edit things in a more timely manner. I've also got to get Disc Golf Healthy up and running. Get it healthy, if you will. I need to edit a few things there, get a few GIFs up on how to do the exercises properly, but we're starting out with 2 different shoulder exercises and some ankle exercises. Yeah, that's some great stuff there. Plus, I will be answering your questions. Tweet at me, Instagram at me, Facebook message me somehow, email. There's a contact form on the Joe's Disc Golf website, where you can also check out our power rankings. Yeah, we got the power rankings, and they are pretty slick right now, let me tell you. But I don't know if that's what we're going to do right now. I think we're going to end up at... Sorry, trying to type things out here. We're probably going to end up throwing it out to our intrepid reporter in the field, Dan from Wisconsin. He's all the way up there. So, Dan, throwing it out to you. Good. Dan, you gotta talk into the microphone. Into the microphone. I got you there. You betcha. I can talk
Much
into
better.
this. There we go.
This is my great, cousin, I got this great setup here, but it's not as great as yours. You got that sweet microphone there, and I've got some painter's tape and an old church mic. That's right. I'm just here. I borrowed it from the church, and I will give it back when I see the pastor at the bar tonight. That's right. I will be going back to the bar after I go watch the disc golf. But yeah, I am the new on the scene reporter up here in Madison, Wisconsin, near DeForest, which isn't just where I am. That is the name of a town called DeForest. And brother, let me tell you, they got some great glazers at this truck stop right there. There's a Shell station, and they have some of the best elephant ears. And don't you worry out there, eh? They don't actually eat the elephants. This is just dough, and it's good dough that you eat, and it's fried dough, and it's so good. But we're here to talk about disc golf, and we're here in Madison, Wisconsin, and I got some notes here. Just so I don't forget, eh? Otherwise, the mind ain't what it used to be. Ain't that right, cousin? Yeah, hey there. That's what you gotta do is you gotta go up north to where all the good disc golf is, and that is Madison, Wisconsin. And it looks like my microphone needs to go up north, eh? But that's a close one there. But what we're doing here is we're talking about two different disc golf courses. And the first one being the 2022 USWDGC Ballarat Ast Disc Golf Course. That is the first one that they've been playing today, and let me tell you, it is a doozy. It is 6,179 feet according to the U-Disc. That's what I'm using here, the U-Disc, not the me disc, the U-Disc. And it's not a Youper disc. Those darn Youpers up there. And this guy keeps on slipping down. Maybe I can fix it. Who knows? A little more duct tape and some flannel. But brother, cousin, you ain't paying me enough here. I swear to Bart and Brett and Aaron and Vince, you ain't paying me enough to do this, because it was hotter than blazes out there. Cripes, eh? It was so hot out there. And some of the women, they were doing real great. Those women out there, I just could not believe how well they were doing. Like that Evelina Salonen, man, she was really taking it down, eh? She is currently in the lead at 9 under. Oh, you don't want me talking about all those. Well, there was one girl out there who, she looked like she was struggling. She didn't have a great day out there, and that was that Paige Pierce girl. Real sweet girl, but she did not do as well as a lot of folks were saying she could do. So here's hoping that the next round will treat her a little bit better, eh? But yeah, that's what we're doing there. But we're at the Ballarat Ast Disc Golf Course, and it is a good time, eh? But my phone seems to be screwing up here, eh? But yeah, that's a good course. It's got a nice mix of a few the open shots there and a few of the closed off shots. And as you can see, one of the best shot catchers in the world is Mr. Jordy Nelson, and who played for the Green Bay Packers, eh? And that's what you gotta do. Do you? But there you gotta get the disc on a nice line. You gotta get out on a hot start, because good Lord, it was a hot one, Cripes. But before I get too sidetracked on my beer and cheese curds here, eh? I want to make sure that you guys know that this is a difficult course. It may be shorter than the actual course that the normal women play out on the regular disc golf pro tours, but they do a lot of great things, and they do it where, they can throw it over 9,000 feet, not all at once, but over many shots. So this 6,000 foot course is a pretty easy one, give or take, eh? But Cripes, it's a good one out there, and the girls out there are playing their butts off, and they are sweating their butts off, and it is a good day out there, to be playing disc golf. But that about does it for this first round here, eh? So this has been your guy on the streets, Dan. And that is exactly what I'm here to do. I'm here to go out on the street. Well, actually, I'm here to go out on the course. And out on the course is what I will do. Hopefully, I'll be able to go out and check out some good disc golf action on the next couple of days here. But signing out from Madison, Wisconsin, eh? We got this one in the bag. Wait, I thought this was the half in the bag one. This is the Joe's Disc Golf. Well, Joe, you'll have a good one with your disc golfs.
Well, that was a thing. Thank you, Dan, for that. But I guess we will talk a little bit about USWDGC and how that's going. As Dan mentioned, Evelina Salonen is taking it down right now at a solid 9 under par. That is absolutely fantastic for her. As he also mentioned, Paige Pierce is not doing as well. She has ended up tied for, I believe it's 14th, and she is only at a 4 down. Now, I had tweeted out at the beginning of the round, I think they were 3 or 4 holes in, that what are the odds that Paige Pierce is going to choke this one away? Now, at the time, I'd only seen 3 holes live, and she had gone, I believe, birdie. Let's see, what did she have? She went Paige Pierce is right. Whoa. What's going on here? My iPad is freaking out. Paige Pierce. She went par, birdie, par, went bogey, birdie. So she did okay. But I had made the comment, I was like, what's the odds that she's going to choke it away? And somebody replied saying, I'm going to have to need more than 3 or 4 holes to figure that one out. I was kind of watching some of her body language. Added on top of that, you have the fact that she struggles to stay in bounds on some of these courses. Now, there isn't a whole lot of OB, but there's a lot of might as well be OB, because you're going to end up pitching out anyways. We saw that when she took her bogey on hole 4, and it wasn't so great. Now, after that, she didn't play bad, but she didn't play good. Like, it was kind of a meh round, so to speak. So Paige Pierce is doing all right. Again, watching some of the body language, trying to feign the confidence. Maybe not feign it, but like, there's a good saying, fake it till you make it, act confident and you'll be confident kind of thing. Can't say I haven't done the same thing with varying degrees of success. And I'm not saying that she fakes confidence, because when she is on, good luck trying to beat her. It's just, I don't know, something feels off with this one. There is a lot of pressure for her to try to win back-to-back majors. She won Champions Cup. There's also the pressure of her now trying to win and have the most wins of majors. She is tied with Valerie Jenkins Doss, and they both have 16. Absurd number of major wins, but again, that's something that is added pressure. So she has to perform well. And we've seen her crumble under the spotlight before. We've seen her excel under the spotlight before, but this is a different kind of pressure. Now, I'm not saying that she played bad at Champions Cup, but Kristen Tatar gave her the win. And maybe Elaine King helped along the way, but that's neither here nor there. I am trying to be good about that. The reason you can get this for free, you can watch this for free. There will be Joe Mez post-produced, so you'll be able to watch a nice condensed version of this as well. On top of that, so your lead card for tomorrow, which will be today once this episode goes live, will be Evelina Salonen, 9 under, leading the pack. And included in that pack is Owen Scoggins, Maria Oliva, and Haley King, all tied for second at 8 under par. Your chase card that you'll probably get to see some of, and again, anyone can win because, it's from first to second is 1 stroke. From second to fifth is also 1 stroke. At 3-way tie, Emily Beach, Missy Gannon, and Aria Castaruda, 7 down. Rounding out the chase card will be Katrina Allen at 6 down. Missing out because of PDGA number will be Hannah Blumroos and Valerie Mondahano and Alexis Mondahano, all tied. There's a 4-way tie for 8th place at 6 under par. So Paige Pierce is 4 under. She's 5 strokes back. It's not a big deal. I believe they will be playing the same course again tomorrow. If this loads, I believe so. Let's look at that. This iPad. This poor little iPad. It's on its last leg. Yep, they will be playing, according to this, they'll be playing the same course again. And that's all right. As Dan mentioned, it is a much shorter course than what we've been used to seeing. This is only just over 6,000 feet. Both courses are about 6,000 feet. This course, for rounds 1 and 2, will be a little bit shorter, or will be flatter and a little more open. Round 3 and 4, there is a little more elevation change. They're playing at a different course. That information I don't have in front of me right now because, again, my iPad is like herp-a-doop. I don't know what's going on. What you doing, buddy? Let's see if we can get a course name here. I apologize for this. It has been a crazy day, let me tell you. I went and had to work. I thought I was only going to be working about 4 or 5 hours, turned into about a 10-hour day. Elver Park, that's right. Elver Park. And here and rounds 1 and 2, it's Token Creek. Yeah, man, Token Creek, far out, brother. As a side note, and I just saw this because I looked through and I wrote an article about this on Joe's Disc Golf. If you haven't taken a look at that article, or maybe you don't want to send the traffic my way, whatever, that's fine. Website is ad-free, so you don't even need an ad blocker, which I highly recommend out there in the wild, wild west of the internet. But that is not Joe's Disc Golf. That is Joe's internet security. And don't listen to me. Don't take internet security technology advice from me. It's probably going to be a bad idea because I know enough to be dangerous, but not enough to be helpful. You could go there, or you can go over to the PDGA webpage for USWDGC and check out the Caddy book. It's a thing, let me tell you. Let's see if I can pull that up here at joesdiscgolf.com here. Ooh, can we get the webpage up and loaded? And can we get this? Ooh. Let's see. There it is. Oh, let's fix that. Haha, there we go. All right, so the low effort from here. This is USWDGC Caddy book, low effort from the PDGA. Yes, I used my best friend, Justin, former PDGA president and all-around jerk from the PDGA. Former president. Yeah, it was great. It was a great time. Thank you, Justin. Because of you, a lot of my videos went viral, and I really, really appreciate that. But let's take a look here and why I titled it the low effort and why I'm concerned about how this tournament could run. I'm getting some serious World vibes here where they screwed the pooch, to say the least, at Worlds. If we just take a look here, and I know that it's just off in this direction here, but because the way I'm sitting here, I need to look at this. And it's rough. So as you can see, you can't see right there, but that's okay. As you can take a look at the left, that is hole 2 of Token Creek. This is straight out of this. You might think that I am trying to play a trick on you and that I use Microsoft Paint or anything like that. And I promise you I did not. You can look this up for yourself. This is a clip. This is a screenshot straight from the Caddy book. You can go straight to the horse's mouth and check it out. Can we just appreciate the standards of the Disc Golf Pro Tour? Like I mentioned, there are some similarities. They're both hole signs. They're both tell you the number, the distance, and the par. They tell you any relevant information, like the shelter and paved areas are OB. Anywhere within the marked area around the rough and surrounding pond is OB. Okay. They both have shades of green. They both have blue on there. that's about where the similarities end. The USWDGC their caddy book is piss poor. I'm sorry. It is terrible. And, you might be thinking like, well, they didn't have a lot of time to do it. They don't have, there was not a lot of time. Bids had to be in November 1st, 2020. I got my timing off. You had a year and a half to figure this crap out. This looks terrible. You're telling me you couldn't go over to UW-Madison and go, hey, I need an intern. Here's a $200 gift card to Starbucks. Can you make me something that looks respectable? Instead, they went to the local second grade and said, have fun with paint. It needs to be roughly these shapes. And use some green and blue colors, and that's about it. Don't worry, we'll put the words in it. You just draw this picture. That's what it feels like. And honestly, I might have even insulted some second graders because this is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. Like, you are in charge of the majors, and that's it. You don't do anything else. You gave up the national tour because you couldn't do it, because you couldn't run it. You say that you made this partnership with the Disc Golf Pro Tour and the Disc Golf Network and blah, 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 blah. What really happened was everybody was like, why would I play a national tour when I can play the Disc Golf Pro Tour and make more money? And it's better run. There's better amenities. There's better signage. It's better. You suck. The national tour was great when it started because there was nothing like it at the time. But the problem was you didn't update it. You didn't do anything with it. And the Disc Golf Pro Tour came along and like, hey, we can do that. We can do it better. And they did. And then you're like, yeah, we're going to try to save face and say that we formed this partnership. And now the Disc Golf Pro Tour has to absorb in all these tournaments. And, that's what we're doing. It's for the good of the people. It's for the good of the people. I hate to tell you, but obviously Paige Pierce and a handful of other pros were just skipping national tours. They're protesting, just saying whatever. And honestly, with a former president, such as beautiful as that, I can't really blame her, especially with the crap he said about her, but that's a whole year ago. We're here now in 2022, and I can't have him staring at me. It's creeping me out. There we go. Yeah. So now they've been trying to hire people to run the majors. What? Are you high or stupid? That's all I'm trying to wonder right now. Seriously, what is going on? I know, Lucy, it's crazy. I don't know if my microphone is picking up my cat, but she has a lot of opinions here. But yes, you do. Yeah, I'm talking to my cat. I'm a crazy cat guy. And that's why you should listen to me, because you never know what we're going to do. I could come at you with a mechanical pencil. But that's okay. So this you're showing off why you should give up control of the majors as well. And, run them in name only, essentially. But let somebody else who knows what they're doing. Champions Cup seemed to run just fine. The Caddy book was fine, but it wasn't up to the Disc Golf Pro Tour standards. And those are the standards you have to live by. You have 4 majors to run. Well, 5. I'll give you that one, because you've got USWDGC and USDGC. Those are separate. The rest of the majors are men's and women's play at the same time, so it is less work. I'll give you that. But come on. Whoever's in charge of that, seriously? Now, I think I could probably do better, and I suck at using Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Microsoft Paint, finger painting, drawing. I tried to make a treatise, and RJ said it was nightmare fuel. Just going to throw that out there. So maybe I will make a caddy book that you will never forget. I won't forget this one. I've been to C tiers where the caddy book is better than this, and B tiers. And A tiers, it's a little bit different, higher level there, more expectations. But it's just kind of like, what is going on? What are you guys doing? Why? Just why? Seriously. Pull your heads out of your butt and just do everything correctly. It's not like, I get it. We're all going to make mistakes, but you're telling me that passed through how many people and was approved? And it's not just that. The first page, you have the breakdown of FPO and FA through whatever, through FJ, of what courses they're playing, what pool they're in. It was a terrible screenshot that was somehow too small because when you tried to blow it up, or too low resolution, because when you tried to put it in the Caddy book, it's illegible. You cannot read it. I just don't understand. Like, you do all these things and you run all these things and you do all these significantly better things. And it's just like, you trip over the finish line. You're there. You're going to do it. You're not winning, but you're probably getting second, maybe third. And then all of a sudden, there's a shadow on the ground, and you look at it, and you fall flat on your face and finish dead last. That's what it feels like. You're right there, so close to the finish, and then you screw the pooch. That's just how it goes, apparently, when you're running this. I don't know how else to put it, because it's just absolutely insane. Like, I just don't understand. Where, oh, where? Ah, yes. Power rankings. So, moving on. Time for an abrupt segue. We've got our FPO power rankings right here. And to maybe some people's surprise, we have, again, I need to get a more updated picture considering Katrina Allen is not with Prodigy anymore. Number one, holding steady at number one, we've got Katrina Allen. Yes, she remains the top of our list. Moving on down, we've got Paige Pierce jumping Valerie Mondahano. Those two flipped. Paige Pierce has played a little bit better recently. Valerie Mondahano hasn't played quite as well, but hey, that's relative. That is absolutely relative. She only dropped down one spot. Missy Gannon holds solid in fourth place. That just goes to show, as I wrote in this little write-up here as well, she is holding steady. Like, she's playing well. She's not playing great, but she's playing really well. So there is that. We've got Ella Hansen in fifth place, Owen Scoggins in sixth place. Are you noticing a few of these people who are up at the top of the charts here, riding the top of the leaderboard? And, just trying to pull that up here. Oy. And, okay, iPad is struggling there. But then you also have Jennifer Allen sitting in seventh, Rebecca Cox in eighth. She jumped up 3 spots. That's pretty solid. Almost as good as Maria Oliva's 6 spots. 6 spots. She is currently in the FPO rankings, power rankings, sitting ninth and tied for fourth with Owen Scoggins, who is sitting sixth, and Haley King, who is not on the list. Haley King has skipped quite a few tournaments, and so she's just fallen off. That's just how it goes here. You don't play, you don't rank. It's just that simple. And if you don't play, you skip 1 or 2 tournaments, that's fine. You'll just drop down, as you'll see, as some people have dropped off here. But we have Kat Murch, who dropped 2 spots to 10th. Emily Beach moves up 1. She's also up here, tied for 5th. Missy Gannon also tied for 5th. Katrina Allen also tied for 5th. Nope, 8th. Sorry. 1 stroke. We also have Sarah Hokum sitting 12th. She dropped 3 spots. Not too bad, but not too great. Holland Hanley jumps up 1. Juliana Korver, I believe she is the reigning top rookie of the year from last year. She was unranked up to 14th, and Kristen Tatar drops 5 spots to 15th. She will drop off after this tournament. It's just that simple. The way this decay function works, you don't play. She hasn't played in a long time. She was supposed to be here for the Preserve. She was supposed to be here for USWDGC, and I believe Idlewild. And then she was supposed to fly back for the European Open and then come back. So I believe She's just skipping all that nonsense, staying over for the European Open, and probably coming back. But, that is what it is. I totally get it. It makes a ton of sense. But it's just unfortunate we don't get to see her. Hannah Blomroos and Evelina Salonen, both not on this list because they haven't been here for a while. With this here, I would expect Evelina, if she wins it, I would expect Evelina to jump up higher in the rankings. We also have our MPO going on right here. And again, for the third week in a row, it's not loading, we've got Gannon Burr, who is up at the top, and Simon Lizotte holds steady at number 2. It's pretty crazy. James Conrad jumps up 3 spots to take 3rd. Kyle Klein jumps up 5 spots to take 4th. Paul McBeth holding steady in 5th place. Now, a lot of people are going, well, Paul McBeth, 5th place. Holy crap, really? He is only in 5th place. Yes, he is. He hasn't been playing great. Don't know if he is nursing some kind of injury or if he's just so busy or the fact that everything is pretty intense right now. But either way, that's just kind of how things go. We've got Garrett Gerthy in 6th. He jumped up 1 spot. Riki Wysocki jumps up 3 spots. Funny what happens when you play, and you play well, you jump up some spots. Just look at Albert Tam jumping up 5 spots. He was 13th. Bradley Williams takes it down last week, goes from unranked to 17th. That is pretty impressive. That is really impressive. Usually what happens here is, at least on the men's side, because I go through the top 25, I'm not going through all of it. Kevin Jones moved up 3 spots to 14th. Calvin Heimberg down 2 spots to 13. But guys like Ty Love will, sneak up into the rankings from, unranked up to, usually in the 20s. Because, we only go through the top 25. But Bradley Williams crushed it. So he definitely deserves to be up there. And that's just kind of how that goes. Again, just for clarification, there is no black magic trickery here. This is straight up math. Lots and lots of math. Uh-oh. Things went dark. Uh-oh. Hey, the lights are back on. We fixed it. Don't worry. As I may have mentioned in the last episode, I've been tinkering with some home automation. So I don't forget to turn off any lights. I have it set to turn off at midnight. And guess what? It just crossed over into midnight, and I am still recording. So that means this episode, I believe, is about finished. About a half-hour long episode, maybe about 40 minutes. I know, it's not what you were hoping. You were hoping for a lot longer. But I'm just sorry, I just can't last that long. This is the second podcast. I've been talking for 3 hours, just about. It's quite a lot to talk about. And I still have to edit this. So don't mourn me, good disc golfers. Celebrate my achievement of staying up late as a father of a 9-month-old baby who also has to wake up early in the morning because said 9-month-old likes to wake up at about 6:30 in the morning. Oh, I love her, and I love you guys, and I love doing this. So, trying to make it all work at once. Want to give a big shout out to Dan, the man. He is our field reporter, and hopefully we will see him soon. Yes, and I will also say hello to our lovely stream kitty, Lucy, who is, you may or may not be hearing. So, if you don't hear cat noises, I'm talking about the cat. If you do, I'm sorry. But that is that. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow on Instagram, on Facebook, or Twitter at Joe's Disc Golf, all of those. You can go to joesdiscgolf.com to check that site out. Got a lot of fun stuff there, including the power rankings. Let me know. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Do you agree with the math? Or are you on meth? Either way, let me know. So, thank you all for watching. If you want to support the channel, head over to buymeacoffee.com/Joe's Disc Golf. BMAX. I've got 3 BMAX out there. So thank you all for helping to support the channel. As for the rest of you, I appreciate your views. I appreciate you. Don't forget that Someone out there cares about you, and you can always talk to someone. Feel free to drop me a line anytime if you need to talk. Impartial judge right here, don't care. Just trying to help people out there, just trying to help out people. Always here to listen. So thank you all for watching. As always, I've been Joe. You've been awesome. If you get kicked back into the fairway, you need to thank Jesus. And if you get kicked deeper into the woods, you need to repent and reflect because you have transgressed against Jesus. Thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.